Hello, Gemini. Thank you for clicking on my channel. Welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. This is your Zodiac Tarot forecast for the week ahead, or whenever you clicked on the title at the time it might have intrigued you. And I go live every Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want some free card pulls. Please hit the subscribe and the notification bell, the wiggly bell, so that you are notified when I do go live or when I upload more videos. And hit like, of course. If any of it resonates for you, you can claim it by hitting the like. Your oracles this week, Gemini, from the Shaman Oracle. These are your guides, guardians, and ancestors' message to you. You got the crow and the water. The water is, it reminds me of the deluge of, the great flood. But it's a warning to not to allow, your emotions are going to be changeable at this time. But here's the thing. Water begins without boundaries. But as soon as form has separated itself from water, it comes under the laws of time and life. Thus, it acquires limitations. So having this come up with the crow is the universal law of truth, about walking our talk. It teaches us to walk our talk. So when you speak the truth and practice truth, eventually everything you say becomes true. And your power to co-create with the truth is the universal law. So correct what is untrue in your life without judgment and let the truth set you free. This may cause some moments of emotion, but be patient with yourself. Allow this. Don't jump to conclusions. Just speak the truth, walk the truth, talk the truth, and all truth will come once this water passes. Or unsurety. This is like, don't jump to conclusions. These emotions need to pass. Just walk and talk your truth. I was struggling trying to find a way to put that together for you, Gemini. So let's have a look at your reading. We have the Star card, 10 of Autumn, and King of Summer right at the top, crowning all of this. The Star is about hopes, dreams, wishes, forgiveness, healing. 10 of Autumn is about legacy building, taking steps to ensure that financial security. This is also about making wise investments, good planning, long-term commitments. And I say long-term commitments punctually, because right beside it is the King of Summer, which is a romantic partner, one that you can trust, someone who's wise and loves you deeply. Right now you're feeling that you need to protect the fruits of your labors, and you're preparing for possible challenges. You're working hard and creatively, and partnering with others who share your dreams. There's real progress being made here. You're following your passion when it comes to your career anyway. Be the best at what you do, because you're going to be compensated for your creativity. As for regrets from the past, or if something has happened that, you know, perhaps it was a past relationship that caused a lot of pain. Just trust there was a reason for it. And remove yourself from any negative emotions of others, including yourself. Protecting the fruits of your labor, protect yourself too, from these negative energies. The discipline of the mind, the refusal to stay in a negative vibe. Very, very good for you. Very good, Gemini. Reward yourself for your hard work. You're really standing strong in your ability to be independent. But there's something there that is, you're not, and I think this is the reflection from the oracles. Here we go. Here it comes. There's a better choice. Not seeing things clearly yet. Running away from the truth. There's something emotional going on that's causing you to run from the truth. Look at the imagery on that crow. There's a Fibonacci spiral right at its throat. I think that's my favorite deck. You will have justice in your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. Karmic justice. For those of you who have to go to court, you will have justice. You are up in your head about your legacy, your money, your long-term commitments. But this romantic partner is a wish fulfillment, and you are their wish fulfillment. Protecting the fruits of your labors. There's some challenges here that have to do with possibly a gaggle of people. Maybe you're having to spread your energies thin here, Gemini. Spreading your energies a little thin. Maybe a lot of demands on your time all of a sudden. People coming to you with their problems. And maybe one of them is not being too honest. And because of that, you're not seeing clearly. Or maybe that they're not being honest, but they're not revealing everything to you. You're being distracted from your work, from something's blocking your creativity here. But there are some others that are around you that are going to help here. That it's almost like someone else picks up the slack, or even makes an excuse like, don't mind Gemini. They're just going through a lot right now, and not to make an excuse, maybe just to cover for you, because you're being distracted. But work is still progressing. You're distracted, but you're still making great progress. I think this distraction is every now and then you get lost in your head, worried about finances. There is a message coming through, and it is collaborative help. It is collaborative help. Helping you to follow your passion. Opening opportunities. Be patient with yourself, Gemini. Some of you are like, am I ever going to get over what happened in the past? The trauma. How can I heal the trauma from the past in order to be a new person, in order to be this person, independent, unique in my own right, playing my harp and rewarding myself. But there's something you're not seeing clearly yet. You're running away from some truth. And there's patience needed with yourself. I think maybe you're just too hard on yourself, Gemini. You're reflecting back on the past. Look. You may be running from the truth, but you're going to run smack dab into the sun. All I can say to you here, Gemini, is no matter what the problem is, or what the obstacle, or what that little pull on the past that makes you reflect every now and then, which, you know, just slows you down, or whatever truth it is that you are, just stay in your truth. Walk your truth. The crow is there to help you do that. Because this is your destiny. No matter what the distractions or speed bumps. So let's ask about your love life. What advice can we have? What advice do we have for Geminis regarding love? Will that work well? What advice for Gemini regarding love? Chemistry. There's strong magnetic attraction between you and another. If you're single, it's the one you're going to be hooking up with, obviously. And I think whenever I see that chemistry card for single people, it's almost like love at first sight, or the big spark when you first see each other. You're like, wow, you had unrequited love here. Feeling unsatisfied in a situation. There's chemistry here, but for some reason you can't get it together. That's for those of you who have a significant other on your mind. The chemistry seems to be there between the two of you, but for some reason, circumstances are keeping this love unrequited, keeping you apart. But you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, and I think this has more to do with the message here and here, is to stay in the moment. Do not draw conclusions, Gemini. Do not draw conclusions in this energy that's going on. Just get through it by walking your talk, speaking your truth. Very soon, this will resolve. It says decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So you can take that how it resonates. How I'm taking it is through this. Clearly decide what you want. I think that decision should be truth. Clearly decide that you are going to speak truth, walk truth, be truth, and allow the universal law of truth to separate the emotion from the intellect, so that there is a clearly decide, land or water. Or hey, Gemini, why not both? I got 1 foot in a boat and 1 foot on land. Loving myself first. I hope you enjoyed that, Gemini. And I do hope you join us Sunday night, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for free card pulls. Everything you want to know about the channel or the website is in the description below. Please hit like if this resonated for you. Claim it. God bless you, Gemini. We'll talk again soon. Bye for now.